Hey Star Fam, thanks for tuning in. We're here again today for another quick energy check-in using the Oracle of the Hood and clarifying with the Light Seers Tarot. Alright, so getting right into it. I do hope you guys are keeping well. This is just going to be a quick general reading just to see if we can get a bit of a snapshot of the energies that's going on around my Star Fam. Let's see. What's going on in the hood? Oh, Lady of the Night. Whatever you do, be unapologetically good at it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. Next one. Poor and dangerous. Beware of those who have nothing to lose. Okay. Wow. All right. See if we can get one more card out. Kind of have an idea of what's going on already with the whatever you do, be unapologetically good at it. Beware of those who have nothing to lose. I feel like you're the one who's got nothing to lose, and so I don't know, this kind of feels like you following a dream. I mean, not necessarily saying that your dream might necessarily be to be a lady in the night, but again, I'm not here to judge, but you know what I mean? It's about whatever you do, whether it's, I don't know, maybe you are really cute, maybe it's just modeling, it doesn't have to be anything like, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be that extreme. Again, depending on where you are and the laws in your areas, I don't know. I'm just, okay, you know what? Whatever. The point is, whatever you do, be unapologetically good at it. Because, I mean, you ain't got nothing to lose, right? Not saying that you're necessarily poor or dangerous, but, the sentiment of you don't have anything to lose. So might as well do whatever it is that you're good at and get paid, for it, Why not? Could be something like dancing, you know what I mean? Like maybe you spent your entire life learning classical ballet, but yeah, maybe you spent years studying classical ballet and got injured or something, and now you're in college, but college is expensive. It doesn't pay itself. So what are you doing? You're transferring some of those ballet dance lessons, skills, talents into, maybe being a go-go dancer or something and making good money from that because those girls get paid mad cash. You know what I mean? Right, and the next card out is the Snitch. Avoid people who will do anything to get ahead. Careful you don't turn into that person. I mean, that sounds pretty, self-explanatory. But I kind of get the feeling, just be careful. There might be somebody around you, a friend, family member. I mean, again, if this is a case where you're now dancing because you gotten to a point where you're completely broke, and now maybe you have started some kind of a side job or I don't know, maybe a sugar baby or again, a dancer or an escort or something like that, or something like that. Just be careful about who you tell about what you're actually doing because especially if you're worried about it getting back to your family or something. Yeah, so just be careful about who you trust with your secret as to how you're making whatever side income it is. Again, it's not gender specific, so you know, you might not even be a lady. You might be a gentleman who's doing things at night in a way to hustle and make your money. The point is, you're doing something that you got some good talent at and you're hustling, and, you know, just be careful. You're doing your thing. You're earning your cash. Because, I mean, what else have you got to lose at this point? You know, might as well put those talents to good use, but just be careful about who you talk to, you know, because they might tell your secrets. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can dig a little bit deeper. Let's see if we can get a little bit more insight into the spreads. If we can get more insight into the spreads. I'm curious to know who the snitch is. Let's see, who is the snitch? Who is the snitch in our Star Fam's life here? Alright. Knight of Wands. Okay. So, again, not necessarily gender specific, but I mean, as you can see here, this is a Knight of Wands, and it's clearly a picture of a female. But again, it's not gender specific, but typically the suit of knights is a fire sign. So that would be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Could be younger than you. Somebody who's in like their 20s to early 30s, maybe. It could be anybody. Way to narrow it down, huh? But yeah, somebody who's carefree, fun-loving, maybe creative. As you can see, she's on her bongo drum here. You know, and then we've got the imagery of the horse in the background, unbridled. You know what I mean? So somebody who is creative, carefree, throws caution to the wind. Maybe somebody who doesn't really plan ahead very much. I'm getting kind of hipster vibes as well. Or like some kind of hippie type. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Let's see if I could, if you could tell me a little bit more about this person. Can you tell me a bit more about who this Knight of Wands is, please? Tell me a little bit more about who this Knight of Wands is. Tell me a little bit more about who this Knight of Wands is. I feel like this is somebody that you party and celebrate with a lot. Because here, even it's a Knight of Wands, but we've got the 4 wands around this person, you know? And if you go back to the 4 of Wands, that is a card of celebration. It's usually like a familial celebration, you know? So like a marriage or like a birthday, wedding shower, baby shower, that kind of thing. You know, so this is somebody, I get the feeling that someone that's been quite close to you, someone that you party with a lot. Maybe somebody who, you know, you've invited them over to your family and you guys have like celebrated. You know, maybe you guys do go way back. Although not necessarily. You know, again, this is kind of a carefree person who kind of comes in and out of your life, though. You know what I mean? Usually the Knight of Wands is known as the player of the deck. Because of that kind of here and there kind of energy, like in and out. Oh, sorry guys, bear with me a second when I pick this up. Alright, so the next cards we've got are the 2 of Cups, Two of Wands and the Strength. Huh. Yeah, guys, I feel like this is somebody who is quite close to you. You know, Two of Cups. It feels like you guys have known each other for quite some time. Because the Two of Cups is like a union. You know, like a close union. And then the Two of Wands is somebody looking out into the distance and somebody who's planning their future. So it's like I kind of get the feeling that you guys, you know, it's like you guys planned like a future together. I mean, like not... Like, as in, like, if you're friends, you guys plan, like, to go to the same college together, or you plan to go travel together, or you plan, you know what I mean? That's what I mean by you guys plan the future together. Or, you know, when you guys were kids, you guys always talked about what your lives are going to be when you grew up, and maybe you're going to go to the same college, and, you know, blah, 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 that kind of thing. You know, but I get the feeling that this is some kind of, like, a close union. You know, and then with the Strength card... Again, this is another fire sign. I believe Strength card is the card of Leo. And then the Wands, again, is, you know, Wands. Another fire sign. Aries, Sag, Leo. Again, not necessarily, but I'm getting heavy fire sign vibes here. It's like you guys have known each other for a long time. You guys are like each other's strength and stuff. There might be an element of like you guys are kind of opposites because we've got the Lion and the Lamb here, but you know, as in one of you is a little bit more outgoing and another one is a little bit more quiet and reserved. You got like the introvert extrovert kind of dynamic going on, but I feel like you guys have been like friends for a really, really long time. You know what I mean? I'm also kind of... There might be something about a relationship. What about this relationship? Hang on a second. Bear with me, guys. What is it I'm seeing here? Like, I don't feel like there's a third party thing going on. But some kind of a relationship had an influence. Like a different relationship. Like I don't know why I'm getting this, because it's this, I'm getting like this fraction of... I'm getting is a relationship. One of you, like you or this friend, got into another relationship and it's like... I don't know, something changed. Like there was maybe some kind of a distance. But I'm not feeling jealousy from this. I'm feeling more like melancholy. Like somebody misses somebody. Like there's a missing of this friendship, you know? Which is separate from this other relationship that one or both of you are in. Really weird. But I don't think that relationship is like in jeopardy. That's not really about that. It's more about this person kind of snitching. I mean, I get the feeling that, again, this doesn't feel like a backstabbing because I'm not getting like the 7 of Swords. I'm not getting the 10 of Swords. You know what I mean? So I feel like if they do snitch, it might be because this person feels like they might have to tell somebody about what you're doing because they feel like it's the right thing to do and they want to help you. I know it says avoid people who will do anything to get ahead, but just the energy that I'm getting from this person, it doesn't feel like they'd be snitching on you, you know, in order to get ahead. Feels like, if anything, they'd do that because they're worried about what you're actually doing You know, it's like they're worried for your safety. But I get the feeling that you might not view it that way. It's like you might think that they just did it just because they're jealous or they're being petty or something. But I don't get that feeling because, again, we've got the strength, and the strength is about like strength of character, you know, emotional strength, strength of heart, having the courage to do the right thing. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Take it as it resonates, guys. Let's see what's the bottom of the deck. Just the overall energy of this person. Knight of Swords. Something that's fast moving, some quick communication, swift communication. Could be arguments, an argument that might result from this. But I kind of feel like, I don't know, this is weird. I'm getting like a feeling of distance. I mean, that might be you distancing yourself from this person. That might be you guys are at a distance, or you guys might be feeling a bit emotionally distant at the moment. But yeah, I'm not getting any like this is gonna be a malicious backstab. Not for all of you. Maybe for some of you it will be, and that's probably why it's such a bad backstab, is because, you know, you didn't even see this coming. This is like somebody that you've known for a really long time and you wouldn't ever expect them to do it. You know what I mean? But honestly, for the majority of you, I don't think that they would snitch to hurt your feelings. But anyway, be careful in any case, because if the whole point is you didn't want anyone to know because it might cause you trouble in family, whether or not they do it on purpose or whatever their intentions were, the point is, you know, I get the feeling that it's like you just don't want the hassle of like other friends and other family members finding out. Not that you're ashamed, because you're not. If you were, you wouldn't do it. But it's like you just don't want the hassle of having to explain yourself to everybody, and you know what I mean? And the judgment. Right? I also kind of get the feeling that you're going to really need that like strength in order to keep you going. It's like that inner strength to do what you're doing unapologetically. You know what I mean? Right. I kind of want to clarify this. Beware of those who have nothing to lose. Who's the poor and dangerous one here? Poor and dangerous one here. Right. I'm getting the feeling that this is you, and not dangerous in the sense that you're about to, like, you know, like murder someone or hurt somebody or, you know, do something like this. But just like whatever it is that you're going to do, you're going to, you know, be really so good at it that you basically kill it. You knock it out the ballpark, you kill it. You know what I mean? That kind of dangerous. You know? Yeah, but let's see if we could clarify poor and dangerous a bit. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups reversed. Now, I don't normally like read my cards reversed, but the fact that it came out reversed, I'm gonna allow it. So, King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Cups in reverse. Sorry guys, bear with me a second. Can you see everything? Yeah. Right, King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So the King of Swords, again, it's not necessarily gender specific or sign specific, but traditionally, air sign, as swords are the suit of air. So you could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, although again, not necessarily. But this is somebody who's very intelligent. The swords are about thoughts, intellect, communication. So King of Swords is somebody who's very smart, bright, strategic, logic. Is very good at coming up with plans, good at problem solving. Getting really good at deductive reasoning as well, too. Somebody who's good at solving problems. This King of Swords is quite bright and he sees through a lot. Like, this person knows how to read between lines as well, too. It's not only like somebody who likes to read a lot of books and stuff, but also somebody who also reads people. Whew. As you can see, he is here. And it looks like he has sat on top of a mountain, and it's just so that he can get an objective, clearer view of everything that's happening, So this is somebody who knows how to step back and look at things objectively. And he's friends here with two very wise birds. We've got the raven and we've got the owl, and plus the bat in the background, So it's like the bat sees things. Bat sees hidden things, you know what I mean? Using the echolocation. And then we got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, working together, and it's also the card of apprenticeship. Right? As you can see, these three people, they're working on this tapestry. Kinda looks like stoplight, sort of. But traditionally the three of Pentacles is depicted with three people, and it's like they're showing each other plans. It looks like they're doing some kind of house renovation or some kind of interior design. But at the end of the day, it's about working together on a project. This looks like it's some kind of decorative item that's going to be hung up, like a tapestry or something. Maybe a banner? But in any case, there's something about working together. And then we've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now the Eight of Cups upright is about walking away. Okay, walking away from a situation. Usually it's got 8 cups that are lined up. And this person is walking away from them because they're no longer serving her. And it's about walking away in order to move towards your 9 of Cups. Because again, 8 of Cups is good, but it's not happily ever after. It's not the 10 of Cups. You know what I mean? So this person, she is making the decision, or they are making the decision to walk away. But when it's reversed, it's either somebody's coming back or somebody is deciding not to walk away. So it's like a situation where it's like you decided to stay and work it out with someone. It's like you were about to leave, you're about to quit. But yeah, you decided to stay and work it out. Because we've got the King working together and coming back or not leaving. Sorry guys, bear with me a sec. Right, for some of you, it's like... For some of you, it's like somebody's trying to come between you and your relationship. It's like someone is trying to come between you and your relationship. And it's like they might be telling half-truths or lies or... But they're trying to get you confused. Careful about that, guys. Because this person, for some of you, not all of you. Sorry. Oh, I'm getting so many messages. Hang on a second. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, it's like I get the feeling that for some of you, somebody is trying to get in between you and your partner. Someone's got a crush on your partner. Or they have a crush on you. And they're trying to split the two of you up. And it's like you're trying to get the bottom of this. They might have successfully planted the seed of doubt already, but for whatever reason, it's like you I don't know, something wasn't right. Something wasn't feeling right. Because you know your partner, right? And they wouldn't do that. But they almost had you. They almost had you. You almost walked out on them. Oh, man. Careful of that person, yo. For those of you for whom that resonates. It's like there's a fire sign who's trying to get between you and your happiness. For some of you. Okay. Sorry. This is a weird reading. Getting quite a few different messages, you guys. But this is like something you feel you've got a duty. You've got to work together with somebody, either working on the relationship or it's just working to make something work. At work. But I feel like there's something that you were thinking about abandoning, but decided not to. And you're going to come together and work together with somebody in order to make something of this situation. I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry, I know I'm being quite vague, but it's because it's a general reading, so it's however it resonates. You know what I mean? But that's the basic situation. And it's like what you're unapologetically good at is, I want to say espionage and getting to the bottom of what actually happened. You know? Maybe working it out with friends and asking, everybody what the story was. Tell me the truth. Tell me what actually happened from your point of view, your point of view. And you had to put it together. Because again, the King of Swords is somebody who's very smart, very logical, very strategic. And, he can put two and two together. Again, you can read between the lines and put two and two together. He is a good problem solver. And he'll figure it out. And I get the feeling somebody tried to pull the wool over his eyes over something. But it didn't work. Or he started to clue in. Or she, whoever this is. They started to clue in. you know? They're starting to clue in and realize what actually is going on with this friend or person, however it resonates. Okay, let's see. Let's, judgment. Yeah, you see? Judgment is usually about a second chance. Because usually in the traditional tarot, it's a picture of an angel blowing its horn, and a bunch of people rising up out of a grave. So it could actually be, the kind of resurrection or a second chance so that you can get your final judgment. It could actually be a judgment call. You know what I mean? It could be just... and it's also... I'm getting the feeling this is you answering the call of your spirit. You know what I mean? It's like you're allowing your spirit to make the calls now. You know what I mean? And it's like you're really following that intuition, and that voice inside, and having the strength to stick by it and make that judgment call. You know what I mean? Some of you might give this person another chance. Again, if this snitch ended up telling because their heart was in the right place and it was one of those situations where they were worried about you, and maybe over time, if you couldn't find it in your heart to forgive them, and I mean, if it's that kind of friendship, then, But, for some of you, this is just about following your heart, following your calling, following your feeling, following your gut, your intuition, and you making the judgment call about, about how you're going to move forward with this. Again, like I was saying before, if it was the kind of thing where, you're transferring those skills, maybe you were a dancer, you know what I mean? And now you're having to, use your skills to be a different kind of dancer. At the end of the day, you're still following your heart, you know what I mean? Because you're still doing what you love and making mad money doing it. You know what I mean? Especially if you do have that dancer spirit, that is with you forever. I was just last night, I was watching a bunch of ballet TikToks, and one of them, there was this old lady. She must have been like 90, and she was sat in in a wheelchair, and she had Alzheimer's, and she could barely remember her name. But as soon as she heard the music for Swan Lake, she absolutely lit up, and she could see her moving her arms and doing all the moves, and it was absolutely beautiful to watch. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a dancer, you'll understand. Once that spirit of dance is in you, it's in you for life. You know what I mean? So if that is your case, then again, the judgment is about you hearing the call. You hearing the call of the angels. That's your calling from God. That dance, it's in your soul. You know what I mean? And so you're doing it. That's what you're doing. What you're unapologetically good at. It's one of your talents. So yeah, maybe it's not exactly, in the theater. Maybe it's in a nightclub. But still, what difference does it make when you're a dancer? It's about the love of dance at the end of the day, It's about the way that the music moves your soul and just loving that expression. Wow, I'm really like clamoring on about dance, aren't I? But you know what I mean? Like, if that's the situation, and just have the strength to know that you're doing what you love, As for this person, snitching on you or, that's your judgment call. Again, it's your judgment call. You got to take it as it resonates and however is applicable to you in your personal situation. So that's your judgment call, okay, guys? All right. Anyways, I think I am going to leave that here for now. I hope this helps. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped bring a little bit of clarity and shed a bit of light on your situation. If you liked this spread, please be sure to like and subscribe so you can join the Soul Tribe. And as always, wishing you a copacetic Earth experience.